get my life right, nigga, and make sure my circle be tight, nigga. I be getting sleepy on them fucking flights, nigga, but I gotta serve my mama got on the lights, nigga, and make sure that my people good for life, nigga. I know my daddy sitting in that cell going crazy, thinking about LilSnupes like his life amazing, and he don't even owe me. That's my daddy, but he don't really even know me.
Alright, man, y'all know what this is, man. This is your boy Go Lucky checking in, #1 urban media journalist, you feel me? Right now I have the lovely, introduce yourself to the crowd.
What's up, you guys? You know it's the one and only Mama Snoop, and I am in the building.
So, for the people that don't know, tell these people about your son and who he was and what he meant to you.
So my son's name is Darren Ross, also known to the world as LilSnupes, and he was a rapper that made his mark on the earth. He was signed by Meek Mill in 2013 and shortly murdered about a week after his 18th birthday. To me, my son, I lost not the artist that the world lost. I lost my best friend. You know, we were only 15 years apart, so we grew up together. So I lost a part of myself. So when he died, I also died with him.
And like we were just saying a minute ago, it's funny that I run into you today because I was just speaking to a friend about the whole situation on how LilSnupes stepped out on faith and put his CD on Meek Mill's truck, and then they was like, met the guy, yo, can you give him the CD? That's a 1 in a million thing when he would get a response like that. So that was meant for him for it to happen.
Oh, correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct. Snoop's whole life was ordained by God. It was more of a destiny than just someone that just happened to get their CD to someone else, or just an up and coming rapper that wanted it. Snoop kind of God ordained them steps for him.
Right. So I remember when the tragedy happened, I played some videos of Snoop to a person that I was with, and she saw the video first. But I didn't tell her that he was already transcended. So, because I wanted it, she was just like, yo, that boy, that is cold. That's when him and Meek Mill was in Philly. Philly, you know what I'm saying? She was like, yo. And then I clicked it on some coverage. So she was like, hold up. Are you telling me? And she started crying. She was like, yo. She was just so, who would do something to such a talented soul? You know what I mean? Cause so in that moment with her being emotional, she was touched by his talent. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's why I didn't say that, because I wanted her to look at him for what he was. You know what I'm saying? What he presented to the world. Then I showed her the aftermath. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to pre-set it. Then she'll be looking at it in a different light.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So, and I think that's like right now in today's climate. From your perspective, when you see these artists beefing, shooting, fighting, just keeping up all this nonsense, like, how do you take that, being that, you know what I'm saying, that this something happened to your son? Like, how do you, when you see other artists going through that, like, do you feel any type of way about that, or you just be like, you know?
Well, in all honesty, because, you know, I am educated in the streets as well, I understand both parts of it. Now, I do understand that sometimes those things happen.
Right.
However, you know, if you living in the streets and you living by the gun and you living that life, those things come with that. So you have to respect it when it comes your path. But I don't agree with senseless gun violence.
Right.
I'm totally against it. Snoop's situation was a senseless gun violence incident. It wasn't something that was a beef. It was one of his good friends that was with him every day that murdered him. So it was a typical thing that we watch, and that's why we have to watch the people we call friends, because they're watching your steps to see how they can snake you. So you really have to be careful in the industry or any type of movement that when you're getting better than anybody in your surroundings, you definitely have to just move different.
Right. And again, me and another friend was having the same conversation about hate. When people, for some reason, I don't know if it's just our culture, I don't know what it is. When we reach a certain level of celebrity, or we reach a certain level of clout, everybody know you, some people will begin to envy you. I don't know why it's like that. I hate that it's like that. But you're right, you have to be careful. You know what I mean? So the entertainment is grimy. You know what I mean? So what can you say to some of the mamas or the mothers that's raising a son right now in entertainment? Like, what would you say to those mothers that's right now?
I would first just tell you to fully support your child. If your child has a dream or your child wants to do music or whatever they choose they want to do, fully stand in as a support system so they don't have to reach out into the streets to gain that love that they're seeking for. And I would also just say to educate them, make them aware of their surroundings at all times, because just when you think it can't be you, it will be you. And so I just ask that, you guys just kind of just be mindful on what your kids is being introduced to. Also we play a major part in what our kids is influenced by. So I would just tell them just to try to keep as much positive, educate their kid, support them, love on them, but definitely make sure that they are letting them know that, hey, all this comes with it. And the hatred comes because we were designed to hate each other. That was designed. That's the way the world is designed. So I'm hoping that I'm able to step in my purpose and try to bring some love, because, it's kind of hard. Don't think I ain't had no hatred in my heart. Don't think I have not wanted to retaliate. You understand? So I've had to grow a lot of ways. So that's why I know it's possible. So I would just encourage people to try to clean your circle out and get all the negativity away from you, so that you don't have time to think about the wrong and the temptations, basically.
Right. Because so we both on the same mission. That's the same thing I do is to teach people to make the right decisions.
Correct.
Don't hate. Support. You know what I'm saying? So support one another. We need it.
It's enough for all of us now.
It's enough.
It's enough.
You know what I mean? So any unreleased Snoop music we haven't heard?
Definitely. I'm here tonight at a session. We're listening to a listening session, but I'm actually here now. Me and Baby about to work on releasing some new Snoop music, and then I also have some stuff that I have in my closet that I'm going to release, and then Meek also has some music. So it's time. This is 2021. We're excited about it, but healing had to take place first. And so now that I'm on my road to healing, I'm excited about what I'm going to do with Snoop, and I'm going to keep him living forever. So as long as I have breath in my body,
that's what's up.
You will hear about Lil
Snoop.
Believe that.
Oh, that was cold. That was cold.
He got it from his mama,
That was cold. Hey, listen. This is what we doing right now. We on a mission. Y'all be on the lookout for more Lil Snoop. Mama Snoop. You rapping?
I will bust a flow. Don't make me bust a 6.
See, they say, Snoop, you grew up. You grew up without a father. But I see now that shit really just made you grind harder. My mama used to pray for me every night. I was sitting in that cell, going straight to hell. Man, I said, I gotta get my flow. Remember sitting in my cell, my mama on the phone. She saying the devil got you, boy. I said, yeah, I know. And I gotta let him go. Just keep praying for me and just pray that I get some hope. And it's crazy, man.